What's up, Clemson Nation? Coming at you. I got Wayne Buckingham, aka Big Bucking, and as of course you know, Lady Tiger. We get ready to go over here in this studio, and we're gonna chop it up because we're coming at you with the third annual golf tournament benefit. But hey, the caveat is it's a reunion weekend. It's a time that we get to come back and holler at one another. Come on over here in the studio and let's chop it up. Big Bucky.
What's up, Miss Rima? How you doing today, Miss Lady?
You know, I'm doing all right. Don't be trying to be too all laid back with me. We went to school together. Okay.
Just being myself.
Yeah,
Right.
went to school. You know, it's a lot of people here. I'm here in Atlanta. And, of course, I played probably every gym around these parts. But would you tell the viewers, when I tell them I unlimited shooting range, they don't believe me. But they don't believe me.
They don't believe the three ball.
They don't believe it.
They don't believe you shoot the three ball. We might
from anywhere. From anywhere.
You know how these young folks are today. They don't understand the old school back ball when we played back in the day. We was doing the same thing they doing these days. They just didn't really talk about it that much. So we just played the game how it was supposed to be played,
Right. I know there was some cats going bananas about Blake Griffin, jumping over the car. And I said, look, I seen Dominique Wilkins do that, in the early 80s. Get out of here.
Yeah. Let me tell you a funny story about that though, Raymond. I've been doing that since like 80, 84, 85. I was in the 6th grade jumping over cars, standing flat.
That's what I'm saying.
So I mean,
we didn't have social media. We were pre YouTube, pre Facebook, pre everything, and so nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, didn't have all this good stuff they got now, but I tell everybody I'm happy how the game have evolved around these young kids. It's a lot of great opportunity. It's just a different game these days, It's a different game. It's played different. It's not played from inline to inline. It's played from 3-point line to 3-point line. Even we don't even have a center no more. We got a stretch 5 or stretch 4. We don't even have a legit center no more in the league or even college basketball.
Oh, well, here we go again. I mean, you were a stretch. I mean, you could shoot threes. So, I mean, take one dribble, 2 steps and dunk on somebody, from the 3-point line, one dribble, so it's nothing new under the sun. So, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I love it though. It's still entertainment. I'm happy for these young guys. And I'm just, I'm always going to be for the guy that's get out there and have his opportunity to get to the next level and get a free education. So that's one of the biggest things with me. So I push that very well.
Right. Now, one thing that I'm going to tell you, because I know that I hadn't told you this. It was something, because, as you get older, if you're fortunate, you get wiser. And I had this reflection. I had a lot of reflections, being back at school. Some of them were heartbreaking, losing Big Chester, Devin, Wayne Simmons and Bobby, the list just kind of goes on. And then there's probably naturally some that we don't even know about, but it was just those reflections, right?
Right.
And then I thought about it, regardless of all the stuff that went on, you still stuck with it to get yourself back out there on the court and take your academics seriously. And I said, I'd be damn, right when you got back out there, right when the NBA is right here at your grasp, you tore your ACL. And then I think you were coming off like a couple of, monstrous, games. But you have to have a certain type of resolve. You have to have a certain type of internal compass to keep going. And then some of the things that you just been battling through, here recently in the last year and a half, couple of years. And that's something that during that time, I still appreciated, about what you were doing, regardless of what anybody was saying, you were still pushing through. And because we seen people quit and give up in college, and you had seemingly every reason, to give up, but you didn't. And so I could always admire and appreciate that.
I appreciate that, Rim. I mean, it was some days I never thought I'd get to play basketball again. I I think God let us go through things for a reason.
Hmm.
My plan was to come to college, play 2 years with Eldon and Dale, and leave. And
Get the bag. Go get the bag.
we all want to take care of home, but
Mhm.
I think everything happened for a reason. I really had to do some soul searching and look and see why God wanted me to do this and what I went through. So it was a great opportunity. I chose Clemson because it was a home feeling. Everybody say about Clemson University. Clemson was home, and it was a lot of love there. A lot of love there, not just only on the basketball side. Back when we played, we supported each other. Girls, we
Right.
went to y'all games, y'all came to our games, went to the football game, football players. We actually knew.
Yeah, volleyball. I was all over. I was all over the campus.
Yeah, so we spent a lot of time with the athletes and spent a lot of time with ourselves because we kind of really worked out the Gervais together. We had our
Right.
hours or whatever, but we all shared a workout room. Compared to today, everybody got their own facilities. They don't ever see each other, don't know each other. But if I had to do it all over again, Remo, I still would choose Clemson and go to Clemson. If I had to do it all over again, I think I got my degree from there, my education from there. It taught me how to be a man. I had to grow up real fast as a young man at 17, 18 years old, dealing with the stuff I dealt with at Clemson and going through what I went through. And Clemson had my back. They was right there with me 100% the whole way. If you don't know the story, just Google it. It's all out there. But I truly appreciate you acknowledging that and understanding that what a brother had to go through. But I was there. I got my degree and graduated, and I did get a little taste of the ABA, CBA, and I'm retired from overseas. And since 2005, I've been just working with kids, helping kids, and doing camps and helping kids where they don't have to go through the things I went through. That's my biggest thing. Why I do what I do today is I feel like to give back to these young kids and try to knowledge them about the things that you go through. Because once you realize you have a problem or the issue you're going through, you can correct it. So you never can tell. Kids learn. I learned this. All kids learn different. Kids, like you said, some kids learn by reading. Some kids learn by listening. Some kids learn by just sight. So
Mhm.
I try to enhance that to these young kids, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds and stuff. So that's pretty much what we be doing. And this done blossom over the last 20 years into a wonderful thing. They did our 10-year anniversary last year. I know here in Tennessee, we done touched over 25,000 kids in 10 years. That was very shocking to me. I didn't know it's been that many, but we just constantly at work. Not only kids, we help older folks, organizations, nonprofit organizations. We help them. I just dedicated my life to giving back and helping others that's in need.
Well, amen to that. And this is something that I told people because Dabo Sweeney, you know, took our football team to, you know, two national championship time. It's amazing to think that we played in 5 national championships in like a 6, 7 year period and legitimately just as easily could have won all of them. But what I tell people that don't know, I said, hey, look, what you see from Dabo Sweeney did not start with Dabo Sweeney. Clemson is that way from head to toe. I talk about the true love and care, Coach Davis, uh, and we're going to talk about the true heart and soul of, you know, Clemson women's basketball for me,
Right.
those ladies. And I thanked Bobby Davis. I thanked Marvin Dixon, because these people literally share their spouse with you. But not just that, they share the house, they share the food, whatever you need, they're there, for you. And faith-based, anytime. And I tell all the young kids, if a coach is not, this is just my opinion, everybody believe whatever they want, but if a coach is not talking to you about your salvation and your belief system, I wouldn't go to school there, me personally.
Right.
But I respect the fact that everybody believes what they want to, and I think Clemson has been successful because there are so many broken young people that can really find solitude and peace, when they get to our campus. And you're going to graduate if you want to.
Yeah.
Like, they set it up to where you're going to graduate if you want to. And so I always appreciate it, because that's what Coach Davis told me. I have 100% graduation rate, and you're not going to mess that up. I was like, okay, then. But I understood that he, cared more about Rima after basketball.
Right. And so that's the Clemson spirit, though. It's all about making young ladies and young men. If we win on the way through there, that's a plus. That's good. But they want you to graduate. They want you to become upstanding citizens. They want you to become good mothers and good fathers and understand life after graduating from school. They prepare you for the world. I love that about Clemson. And I talk about it. I don't think I'm the biggest diehard, but that's my alma mater, that's my school, that's yours. And I love it, man, because even if we go back today, they it still has that love feeling. And that's one of the reasons I created this reunion for all of us. Coming up in June, I felt like we had one of our fallen soldiers fall down about 2-3 years ago, Mr. Sharon Wright. One young fella I recruited out of Macon, Georgia, came to Clemson. Big guy, had a hell of a career at Clemson.
Yes.
Highest ranked kid to ever leave out of Clemson, got drafted by the 76ers.
Yeah, the sixth rank was the highest ever. And that's something when you think about Tree Rollins, Larry Nance, Horace Grant. That's something.
Yeah. So, he fell on hard times after he retired. He went through his life or whatever, but he fell on hard times. What I mean by that, he had an accident, rolled his car, punctured his lung, broke his arm. Then, he deals with that, and he comes back from that. He goes overseas and he plays, he coaches, and then he retires from that. Then he ends up catching cancer, pancreatic cancer. He deals with that. Then he turns around, stretches his leg in a pool and come up with this disease.
Flesh eating disease. Yeah.
Just crazy, and end up had to get his leg amputated and everything. So the whole point was I dedicated my golf tournament to him and invited a bunch of former players from football, basketball, women's basketball, and everybody came back to Clemson to play this golf tournament to help raise money for one of our soldiers,
Right.
And it blossomed into something real well, something good.
Right.
Everybody said, well, Buck, this is the first time in Clemson history that we all came together as one. I said, for real, yeah. I said, well, we had such a good time that first year, Rima. It was such a good time kicking it with LeVon and James Trapp and all the old kids, man. So I just decided, you know what? We'll make this thing an annual event,
Right.
Let's call it, the alumni reunion weekend, so where guys can come back, bring their families in the summertime, have more time instead of that. We do the little reunions during the season, but it's like a day you walk out on the court, wave your hand, and you go see your fans. So we set it up, man. And last year, our second year, we did Brian Mance, another young man that played football at Clemson, hell of a player. He went to sleep, woke up, man, feeling kind of funny. Told his wife he feeling kind of funny, and they was on their way to the hospital. And got to the hospital, he couldn't get out of the car. He was paralyzed from the neck down, some type of disease. It's just crazy, it just dawned on me, life is short. These guys, that could have been us,
Yes.
banging and hit the floor, whatever. You just don't know. We're just very blessed. And we did him last year and helped him out and everything. And, it's another great year turnout. We got Coach Ford coming back. We got Coach Ellis. Coach Davis came out. It was just guys coming from everywhere, girls, ladies. It was just beautiful, man. So, this is, like I say, this is our third year coming up.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Congratulations. This is year number 3.
Number 3.
And I'm going to do my best. I told you June 27th, is my birthday. And I thought about it. I said, well, maybe I should just celebrate the whole week and get it over with.
You probably hit us up and go on up to Myrtle Beach and hang out for a couple of days, go down Savannah, come on back to Georgia, do like a little tour.
Well, yeah, I'm not a big beach person, to be honest with you. I don't really like being around that water and stuff like that. But I will tell you this: now that I've picked up the Leaf life, I can be just about anywhere. It seems like I'm okay just about anywhere.
Just relaxing and enjoying life.
Wayne, I kid you not. I told someone this just the other day. I said, man, to think that Michael Jordan, smoked a cigar on his way to the United Center and some of the performances. Just think if we'd have discovered these, if we were smoking cigars, back when we was in college, man, we'd have been off the charts.
Yeah, it's
completely off the charts. But I'm going to try to get through this without too many tears. And I say that because a day called me to let me know that Coach B, was moved to hospice and, it wasn't looking good. I should say she texted me. And I text her back and I was saying, I hope she can just hold on because I want to get up there to see her. But I had just had throat surgery.
Right.
And I couldn't talk. And man, she called me the next day and it's like, she passed. I text Marvin, and gave my condolences. I explained to him that, I know I wasn't going to be able to be there because I, had this surgery. And he was so kind. And he emailed me the full service.
Right.
So, so I could, take part in it. And one of my biggest challenges when I get to Clemson is going to be to go to her gravesite.
Right.
And I talked to Marvin about that. I said, I don't know. There's just a part of me that want to remember when we were at the game. She hadn't been too long out the hospital. And, we hugged each other and cried. And she said, Rima, hey, I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I'm okay. And I said, I get it, Coach B, but, you recruited me here. You did my hair, fed me when I was hungry, reprimanded me when I needed it,
Right.
Gave me the other perspectives. It's like that mother away from home.
Right.
And it's not easy because selfishly, we don't want to lose someone for our own selfish reasons.
Right.
But Coach B, a true warrior, man, she'd been battling this thing, I think, since like the 80s. So I unselfishly had to let her go and not make it be about my feelings.
Right.
And Coach Tribble, from day one, it's in the office. She's like, look, I'm going to take care of you. If you need anything, and I do mean anything, you just got to let me know, because here at Clemson, we just love you. And that's all we know what to do, and I was like, wow, man, okay, this is how they doing it. And she said, I'll tell you one thing. I bet you won't ever be hungry running around here. And she ain't ever lied, because I said, my God, Jesus, all of this. It seemed like I just remember playing basketball, going to class and eating.
Right.
just eating all the time. And when you think about Clemson women's basketball, you can't think about Coach Davis without thinking about Annie Tribble and Coach B.
That's right.
And I was salty. I was salty when it kind of moved on, from Coach Davis. I was salty because I'm saying, no disrespect to anybody else, but if you're gonna move on away from somebody that's been winning, you better be bringing me somebody that's getting it done,
Right, right, right.
type thing, and hats off to you, for hatching this particular, idea and acting on it and bringing it to, fruition. And so, would you please tell the viewers here at Sports-A-Delic um, your your memories of Coach Tribble and Coach B, and why it was important to you, how they can donate to this wonderful cause, and because like I said, for me, if I keep talking, I'm gonna start crying.
Well, let me tell you, girl. First day I walked on, well, really it was before the first day I walked on campus in 80, it was 87. I first went to Clemson. Before I came to my freshman year, I met Miss Tribble. I met Miss Kennedy Barber at the time, now Miss Dixon. Uh, they was working in, you remember Victory Hall?
Yeah, that was the first year. That was the first year. We were the trendsetters for Victory.
Yeah. So the story was, well, they all worked in the office together, but Annie Tribble, Miss Tribble was the men's athletic director, whatever. We still had our regular athletic director, but she fell in place there because she was her, and Miss B was over Victor Hall with I think it was Billy D. I think it was Billy D.
Bill DeAndre, yes.
Bill DeAndre, Miss Barbara, and Annie Tribble. So I think Annie was over us and the girls, and I think they all, well, to be honest with you, they all was over all of us. But
yeah, I couldn't register a distinguishment.
yeah. So my biggest thing, the story I got about Miss Tribble, I'll give you a story about each one of them. The story I got about Miss Tribble, she was more to me than a guiding counselor. I had a real personal relationship with her. I ain't gonna lie to you. I loved her mom, but I had a real personal relationship with Miss Tribble. She had a personal relationship with my mom. Miss Tribble went through my mom passing of cancer and everything. I was at Clemson, and she came to my mom when I got the phone call. My mom, they told me she had a heart attack, had cancer and stuff. So when I went through that was, I guess, my sophomore year. But Aunt Miss Tribble, she was that lady that came in as a mother figure and was there for me. Like you said, eat over her house, go fishing. But she's one of the main reasons I got my degree and graduated from Clemson. She stayed on me after my mom passed. My mom passed, and she stepped right there. You know what I'm saying? Because mom called me every day, morning and night. So Miss Tribble called me morning and night. So it was kind of like I was missing it, but I didn't miss it because Miss Tribble took over that role. A lot of people don't know this. They don't know this, but my mama talked a lot. I didn't know it neither till Miss Tribble told me after my mom passed. And actually, Miss Tribble told me this on her deathbed because I was overseas playing ball when I got the call that when she went to hospice about cancer. Coach Harris called and told me about it, but I was out of the country playing. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't get to go to the funeral and stuff like that because I was out of the country playing ball overseas and stuff. But I did get an opportunity to talk to her on the phone. I called and talked to her on the phone, and she gave me some, hey, Wayne, everything's the same. Everything's going to be okay. We fought it. Mm-hmm. She said, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Andy's taking care of her son, her husband. Everything's good. And she's like, I do have a couple things I want to give back to you that your mom gave me. So it was like some, I don't know what I can't remember what it was, but she had a couple of gifts that my mom, she said she wanted me to have them back. Her mom gave them to her. My mom gave them to her. Mm-hmm. And she said she's going to leave them with Andy. So she did all this while she's on her deathbed telling me all this stuff. that just really hit home to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because and it felt like I lost a second mom.
Absolutely.
I lost my mom same year at Clemson. She passed with cancer. Then Miss Tribble passed with cancer. Then turn around, Miss Dixon, she's got sick. She had the cancer. And cancer is like, I hate cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something that I hate.
Well,
And
Wayne, I'm gonna call something back to your attention. When I tell you this, you're gonna say, "I do remember that." Um, you remember I lost my little brother to cancer my senior year at Clemson,
okay, yeah,
and he had the juvenile leukemia. Yeah, it's just nasty, ugly form of evil, and you remember. I mean, it was my junior year. I think it might have been your junior year as well, when we had almost lost Coach B.
yeah,
You know, and I was just like, man, because I told her day, I said, if Coach B passed away, I'm transferring. I'm out of here, because I really just felt like there would be no need for me to stay, because she was such a force in helping me make sense of some of the things that I just didn't understand as a young person.
right.
And some of it was politics as well, and explaining to me how to navigate and why I should navigate this particular direction, which I'm, forever grateful for. And like I said, Miss Tribble, she,
Two
I don't
great.
know, yeah, she always, she would always stop me when I come in Vickery, and she says, "What is this I hear about this Miller time stuff?" And you better not be drinking. I said, no, it's a basketball thing for, like when I start, shooting,
Really
Middleton. And she's like, okay, well, that's what it better be. And I said, well, I can't guarantee you I won't drink after the season. I said, I came here to celebrate an ACC championship and possibly,
yeah,
a national championship. And she said, now that happens, I think we both have some drinks. I said, okay, Miss Trouble, that's what I'm talking about, Miss T.
yeah, Miss
That's what
Tribble.
I'm talking about. Yeah, but that was those were man. I just wonder.
They was two. Just not only for me and you. I think they was very influenced on women's basketball and men's basketball during our era.
Yeah.
Because Victory Hall was a plus for everybody. If you
Mhm.
because there's no reason you couldn't make your A's and B's, because we had every equipment we need. That's one of the best study halls in the world. Victory Hall.
Well, we were the first, Wayne. That first year of Vickery Hall, um, because I remember, the whole ceremony, and I want the viewers to know what this is. It's a 24-hour tutoring service. And Clemson University was the first to do it. We were the trendsetters. Every program after that was modeled after us, because we certainly did it the right way. It allowed for us to have our tutors, if they needed to be on the plane beside us,
Yeah,
you
I remember
know,
those days.
if they was on the studio bus. We had the greatest grad assistants in the world that would get all of our work and help us, navigate, through our academics, because I don't think people understand uh, the jump, the physical, mental jump from high school to college, practicing twice a day, hitting the weights and studying the game film. And, it's 10 times more intense. And what I tell young people is you have to learn how to function at a high level when you are completely exhausted.
Yeah.
And because that's what it ultimately amounts to. Now, let me ask you this, Wayne, about the tournament here. Um, do you get out there on the golf course?
Oh
Now,
yeah. Yeah.
okay. Well, I want you to tell everybody, that you're now the bionic man. You've breezed through your surgery. You feel like you're a new man.
Oh,
So So what can we expect from Wayne out there on the court?
2 of them.
Okay, well, tell the viewers what we can expect now that you are the Bionic Man. Now, hey, he may not be stronger and he may not be faster, but we've had the technology to have made him better. So you tell us how you feeling.
I feel good, man. Let me tell you, I feel so much better. I probably should have done it about 15, 20 years ago. But I got a new right hip and I got a new left knee, total replacement hip and total replacement left knee. Some old injuries that I had playing ball. But since I got them fixed, and especially I just done my knee, it's going on about my 6th, 7th week now with my knee. First couple of weeks was kind of painful. Not really say painful, just miserable.
Yeah,
but
just aching, slubbering feeling.
Couldn't sleep, couldn't get no sleep. But I'm past the 8 ball now. I can stand straight up. I'm back 6'10". It's so funny because I was one side of my body was shorter than the other because my knee was stuck in a bent position. You remember how Ronald Williams had his neck kind of like bent like that?
Well, let's not forget. I know you. Like I seen the hump tilt. I used to, you don't know this.
All that's gone.
You don't know this. I used to be like, you remember the song "Tilt Me"? I am your arcade funk machine. Tilt me, tilt me, tilt me. Yeah, because when I see you, I was like, if we just push Wayne, if we just push him in the back, he's just gonna fall for it. Yeah.
But I'm back on balance now, man. Good doctor here.
He's 6'10" again.
Yeah, and I can stand straight up, and I got my balance back. But I think me fixing that really fixed my health and my whole body. I had a stroke and a heart attack last year. These last couple of years been kind of difficult for me. The year I did the tournament for Sharon, I was having a heart attack and a stroke. I finally I made it through that. My heart is back 100%. I got an A-OK from my heart doctor. Everything. I'm ready for this summer. Let me tell you, look, I'm ready for this summer.
It's the best that you felt in years, I'm sure.
Yeah, I feel like it gave me about 20 more years of life. I felt like, I was feeling like an 80-year-old man. Now I feel like a 30, 37 or 45-year-old man.
Okay, but please don't try to take that out there on the basketball court.
No, we don't shoot basketball. Okay. We shoot basketball, but we don't run and play basketball no more.
Right, because those feelings will get us messed up.
Oh yeah. Now I swing a golf club.
Okay.
I swing a mean golf club. But let me let everybody know. Let me let y'all know. This is the rundown. We talked about some key people in our lives at Clemson. We talked about Clemson. But let me say, my reason of doing this is a family reunion weekend for our Clemson alumni weekend. It's June the 24th, 25th, and 26th. We have that Friday. We're doing a tailgate party at the host hotel. It's at the Conference Inns and Suites as you come into Clemson, and that it starts about 3:30. We have free food and drinks for everybody. Come enjoy yourself. Mix and mingle for all the former players from basketball, women's basketball, football. It's just all athletes. That goes that night. That's to welcome everybody in at the hotel. That Saturday morning, Iptay and Block C, they got a tour set up that Saturday morning, a tour showing us back around Clemson campus, the Little John, and at the football field and stuff like that. Then at 11:30, we Clemson got a art museum now, an African art museum. Clemson got I just found this out. They invited us from 11:30 to 1 for brunch and feed us and show us around the art museum in downtown Clemson. That's very big. The mayor set that up, the Clemson set that up. Then after that, we'll be down at TD's in the Oyster Bar on the square right there for our autograph signing. And for the autograph signing, we got William Perry's brother, Michael Dean, coming in. We got Dale Davis coming in. We got Homer Jordan, LaVon Kirtland. Who am I missing? Tree Rollins. And I have I miss his name, Muskiski, number 47, 45, graduate this year. Muskiski. Am I saying his name right, Ringo?
What number again?
Middle linebacker.
Skowski.
Sorry.
No, Skowski.
Yeah, sorry for messing up your name, brother. I love
you. Skowski.
Skowski, yeah. So that's our.
No, you keep putting the M on there. It's not. It's Scoutsky.
Okay.
It's
So
just Scoutsky.
they would be our guests for the autograph sign, and all the other players will sign autograph. But they're my main 5 that's we advertising. Then after that, around 5 o'clock, we do our draft party. That's where everybody's playing in the tournament. Get to come and eat again, drink, getting ready. Hey, we like you said, we feed now at Clemson. We feed.
Right.
So all that's set up for everybody that's part of the tournament. So the tournament will be that Sunday. Registration is at 11:30 at Bostonville Golf Course. That's between Clemson and Pendleton, like going towards Anderson. I will send you the address and stuff and all that. You can go online and register. You can go to WAB Sports business page to register. I got a link. Go in and register. We got sponsorships. We got Play for the Golf. Everything's on the website. It's a beautiful website. It's called Clemson Alumni Reunion website. Go on and check it out and be a part of it. If you even want to be a sponsor, you want to donate money to Miss Tribble and Miss B for cancer awareness, you can do that. It's all on this site. It's in a one-stop shop. That's what I call it, a one-stop shop. We'll do a shotgun start at 1 o'clock. That day of the tournament, if we got LeVon and certain players, and we'll do an auction on them. You can bid to play with one of the celebrities, one of the Hall of Fame guys, or one of the Clemson guys to play on your team. You get to bid on them, because we got different people want to play with different players and stuff. And
give me your website again, sir.
It's wabsports.com.
Okay.
But the website to the golf thing is Clemson Alumni Reunion Weekend.com.
Let me ask you this question.
Yes.
So your website, the distinguishment with your email is the WAB Sports 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
You first want to figure that out.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like, okay, that's how Wayne's doing it.
Yeah. So
what I've done, I've listed your website here where people can go, and that's going to link them to everything that's going to be taking place, where they can donate. What we really want, what we really need, is for people to participate in the golf tournament. Even if you don't have a team, just come on in. Why don't you go over those fees, Wayne?
The fees, individual play is $200 per person to play. You can pay, I think it's $800 for a team, and you bring your own team. If you want to play with a Clemson player, you'll bring 3 people, and you'll bid on one of the LeVon or Dale or Michael Dean Perry. You'll bid on the person. So it's all on there for playing in the tournament. We have mulligans. We have a hole-in-one contest where you can win a car. We, the basic stuff for a golf tournament. We have longest drive, closest to the pin. And we give a putting contest where we give away a 60-inch TV for that. Then we have advertising that you can advertise. We sell signs for $150, advertise your business. We got T-Box sponsorships where you can bring your business, set up on the T-Box and advertise in person and give away samples and stuff to people that's playing. So we got a lot of great ways. Or you can just come and just be a part of it and make a donation and just get you some autographs and hang out with the players and enjoy yourself.
Right.
This is all a fundraiser. We'll be donating money to cancer awareness in memory of Miss Tribble and Barbara Kennedy. We'll be donating money to the not ROTC, but Boys and Scouts Club with Reno Wilson. What's it called? Boys and Girls Club. Boy Scouts of Clemson.
Boy Scouts. Okay.
Clemson and LSD is another group for same thing you just talked about for ladies. I don't have the words in front of me, but it's all on the website. So we got about 3 organizations inside of Clemson that we donated money out to. The mayor of Clemson would be there. The president of Clemson would be there. So I got both presidents going to be there, for the first time. So we can. Okay. It's going to be a wonderful event, man. It's going to be a joyful, wonderful time. Miss Rima will be there. Miss Miller will be there. I'm putting her on the spot. So we're going to have a bunch of Lady Tigers there. We're going to have a bunch of men basketball players, a bunch of football guys there, a bunch of golfers there, a bunch of baseball players there. And guess what? We even picking up some ladies from volleyball. Volleyball is representing this year. They coming out. So
Now let me tell you what I did do. I did reach out to one of my top gun golfers, and she said she will make it a point for next year because she's having a golf tournament the same day, and that's Kathy. That's Kathy Harbin.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Melissa. She played there. I think she was there before you. She played golf too. She's a golf pro. She played with Coach Davis, and she was there right before we got there.
No, I'm talking about Hall of Fame Kathy Harbin.
Okay.
Women's PGA Hall of Famer Kathy Harbin. It's just a date. The dates didn't work out. For her. Because whatever. Like I told you, whatever I can do, to help, because I certainly been pushing it, on my end. And then it's been education, because a lot of times people say, where is Clemson?
They think we're in Columbia, South Carolina. Like,
it's okay. I said the same thing. Where is Clemson? So
Clemson, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
We got our own little town.
Now, before we get out of here, I did congratulate you. I seen that you were physically able to drop down on one knee and propose to, your soon to be. Now, I did feel some kind of way. I'm a Lady Tiger. And, I'm a little biased towards any and everyone that I played with. And I was just like, okay, the Coliseum was always there, but congratulations on that, because just think about this. But think about this. This is why I tell people, cut with the tomfoolery. We don't ever know what life is going to throw our way. But what I do know, it's 10 times sweeter and 10 times easier when you got somebody by your side.
Amen.
And so congratulations to you and to yours. Wish you nothing but, success. I have put to bed, my feelings about
she's been a blessing, girl.
Locations of engagement. Huh?
She's been a blessing, though. She's been a blessing.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
That's the most important thing.
I tell people, God put people in your life. When God put somebody in your life, it's no feeling whatsoever like that feeling.
Right. But hey, like I said, all jokes aside, you know how we just feel about the Clemson family.
She's part of the family after the end.
No,
she's part of.
No, listen what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. She can't be with you and not know and understand and become part of the family. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm talking about. So, and thank you for joining us here on Sports-A-Delic. Nothing but success. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3rd annual Clemson Alumni Golf Tournament benefit going down in Clemson, South Carolina, June the 24th through the 26th. Please go to wabsports.com. That's where you're going to get all your information on what's jumping off and how you can participate. And that's what we need. Your participation is for a worthy cause. We're trying to raise money, for some of our fallen basketball ladies, Miss Annie Tribble and Barbara Kennedy Dixon, 2 ladies near and dear, not just to our hearts, but to anybody that's come into contact with these ladies. Please hit that website and support Big Wayne Buckingham, and thank you again, man, for jumping it off. And like I said, I'm working, trying to add all the things that I can to make it great. Okay.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Ray. Appreciate you having us on the show, man. That's a truly a blessing. It's always good to catch up with a Lady Tiger. So I know it's been years. I know we talk all the time. you know,
Right.
when you think about me or whatever. But it's always good to see a face and see a Clemson lady. So most definitely that. And I look forward to seeing you this summer on a wonderful occasion with all the other ladies and gentlemen of our teammates and stuff.
Just make sure you have a birthday gift ready. It's June 27th. Put it in your calendar. I'm telling you when it is.
Right.
June 27th.
Hey, I already know I got you. I got you covered. I already know what you want, so
Right.
it's all good on
Yeah.
that.
So, yeah, but
I already got you good on that. So
you know, it's a blessing when you run into people that you went to school with, and they're like, "Oh my God, you look the same." And only thing I'm saying is that's a damn lie, because we were, what were we? Maybe 12% body fat. I'm like, you talking about just this little piece? Look, you talking about this little piece of my face? Okay, I got it. Yeah, okay. Thank you. You look the same too.
Hey.
You know, but Wayne, I appreciate it. I'll be back in touch. Sports-A-Delic, make sure you guys go on the site and donate, even if you can't be part of the festivities that's going to be taking place in June. You can still support and make a donation because it's going to go towards, cancer, cancer research, particularly for women.
Hey, Rima, I just sent you the link to the golf tournament too. I just sent it to you.
Well, thank you, sir. Hold on. Is that something you want me to put up here?
Yes, ma'am. I just sent it to you.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay. What I have to do, I have been fortunate. I have a team, and what we will do is we will put all of those edits and things in there to make it do what it needs to do. There are some things going on my side that you can't see, that you'll see when I send you the video. Okay. Fair enough. Because I keep telling you, man, don't be trying to control.
Appreciate you.
Don't be trying to control my stuff over here, Wayne. Hey, enjoy the rest of your week.
Hey, that's the coach in me. That's the coach. I've been coaching these last 2 years. That's the coach in me.
You remember when LeBron James?
You too, Raymond.
Wait, hold on. You remember when LeBron James said, "Hey, they might be the big bad wolf, but we're not the three little pigs." You are Wayne Buckingham, the coach, but I am not one of your players. Okay. All right. You understand. But take care, and I'll be back in touch. Okay. All right.
That's a bad habit I got. That's a bad habit I got.
Yeah. It is. All right. Bye-bye.
See you for life, babe. See you for life.
See you for life.
All right.